Ladies and gentlemen, the speech has indicated the boy, the donkey and the jump, James Adams. Please welcome James Adams, the boy, the donkey and the jump.
The chute had been carefully folded and the edges tightly cut. The pins had been placed securely. There had been some loose threads on the surface of the chute that he contemplated briefly and then brushed them aside. Carefully, he placed the chute in the pack. The zips were clean and moved freely, functioned perfectly. He carried out his routine checks meticulously. The strands of cotton came to mind. He finished packing the chute and placed it in the car. He checked the jumpsuit that he was to wear and the harness that he planned to use. All hooks and catches operated smoothly and cleanly. He was ready to jump. He hesitated. Something was tagging at the back of his mind. Weary, he went to bed. He needed an early night. Falling, 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 a long way down. Knowingly, he looked into the filled eyes of the donkey falling with him. And he began to review the events that had led to this situation. He had carefully loaded panniers on the donkey with the heavy fossil fuel, as he had done many, many times before. He had noticed a few strands of hempen thread hanging from one of the panniers. No time to repair it now if he was to make the market before nightfall. It was dangerous work, but he had always trusted his intuition, and he had managed to avoid serious accident. Late in the day, on a high mountain trail, barely wide enough for the boy and his donkey, he watched helplessly as the stitching separated and the pannier burst. One pannier collapsed, and the weight in the other unbalanced the donkey and dragged it and the boy off the cliff. The lead rope wrapped around his ankles. There was no way out. The end was inevitable. He knew there was a lesson in this. And then he heard his uncle's voice. The stitch in time saves none. Falling, falling, falling. He hit the bedroom floor and woke. His sheets tangled around his feet. He struggled to his feet and made his way to the bathroom. And as he shaved, his uncle's voice came to him. Whatever you do in life, pay attention to the details. What was that dream about anyway? Strangely enough, he'd always thought his uncle a bit of a donkey. The dream faded from his consciousness. He stood at the door of the plane, 15,000 feet below. The landscape was spectacular. He felt uneasy. Something was tagging at the back of his mind. He'd been doing this for 27 years. He'd received extensive instruction from the very best instructors. And then he jumped, counted 10, pulled the cord and waited. A short, sharp jolt as the chute opened. Everything was in order, nothing to worry about. Then he heard a tearing sound and looked up to see the main chute split in two and collapse. Falling, falling, falling. It all came back to him. The loose threads, the nagging at the back of the mind, the boy, the donkey, the uncle. Suddenly, it all had meaning. What was his lesson? Trust your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. And so the soul progresses in each little lesson in wisdom.